Behind me here is another one of the launches at the Cannes Boat Show, and this is Hansa Yacht Group's latest outboard powered sports boat. So this is very much a contender in the kind of Axopar mould, the Axopar, Saxdor, Nimbus mould. It's called the Ryck 280. So Ryck is named after a river in Germany. And as you can see, it's powered by a single 300 horsepower Mercury Verado engine. And prices start, well, this particular test boat is very highly equipped, and it comes in at around 160,000 euros with engines and tax. But the starting price for the boat alone is 54,500 euros. But that's clearly ex-taxes, ex-engine. But you can see a very striking reverse angle bow here with a through hull anchor that we'll take a closer look at. This one has got a vinyl wrapping on it by the looks of things, but you can have plain white or obviously with a wrap any manner of different colours. Quite a pronounced chine under the boat and a nice deep V and full walk around decks. You can see there's a large sunpad area here. That cushion there lifts out so that you can walk around all the way, and a cuddy cabin design. You can see the window leading through into the cabin down there. Nice deep bulwarks, good mid cleats. Here's that engine, and this one is fitted with the full water sports bar, so you've got a tow hitch there for skiing, and nicely braced, very sturdy steel design. And this seating area here, a nice L-shaped seating section, or whole seat does fold down. Might be able to do that, just demonstrate that. Oh, there we go. So it does make into a really nice sunpad zone as well. So you can see you've either got that L-shaped seating section or a big open sunpad. And it's very nice to see that there is a wet bar fitted to this boat. I'll lift that up, just briefly see. You can see there's gas hobs here, a nice sink, but quite cleverly it doesn't run all the way down to the floor, so you can get your feet under there, which helps free up space a little bit. Now on this side, open up, we've got some storage down here, and under here you can see there is a fridge drawer mounted under that aft seating section. Now while we're here, let's go down and have a look in the cuddy cabin. It's actually quite a decent space down here. So a couple of quite steep steps down, but there is a good sized bed here with a little fill-in cushion that fills that part in there, and then you've got a really decent, fairly generous sized double bed. And nice to see that actually the cabin sides are lined here as well. It could just be left as GRP, but with a bit of lining up on the deck head as well and round the sides, it's actually quite a cosy space. There's a bit of storage by the entrance. You can see we've got a couple of open shelves, and these cupboards open up, so you've got a bit of storage in there. And crucially, there is a separate heads compartment. Not the biggest in the world, but then we are on a 28-foot boat. But it's very nice to have a separate private heads compartment, a proper loo. Just trying to see if there's a shower anywhere. I can't see a shower, so I think it is very much just a day heads, but there is a nice sink, a bit of storage underneath. And if we come back up onto the deck, you can see the Helm. There's two decent Helm seats with bolster cushions there. You can see they're on sliding runners, so they do move backwards and forwards. And then very nice clean helm station, 3-spoke wheel, got touchscreen SIMRAD controls, but you've also got a hard physical switches, throttle for the Mercury outboard engine, and simple row of switches down here, as well as electro trim tabs to balance it. Now it's nice to see there is a little hatch under the windscreen here that's going down to the heads compartment, so it's got a nice bit of ventilation. And then if we carry on up round onto the foredeck, you can see that sunpad area. A couple of stainless steel cup holders set into that, and then the big sunpad running up to the bow. And there is that forepeak which personally I always like actually. It's nice to be able to get out. It means you can step off the front of the boat. They often do that in Scandinavia. They anchor from the stern and then step onto the land, but also it's quite handy if you're just swinging past a pontoon, you can drop someone off, they can jump off the bow without necessarily having to berth properly. Now there is an anchor locker here. If we lift that up, you can see that through, well, it's not actually through hub anchor. The anchor is suspended over the top underneath this platform here, but you can see that the electric windlass is mounted down there, and there's a big deep locker with space for a lot of chain and fenders. You could fit a good load of stuff down there. So these kind of outboard power boats have become all the rage at the moment. Axopar have had huge success, Saxtor are doing it, Nimbus are doing it, and now the Hansa Group have got this Ryck version. And again, there's another little storage panel here with yet more space to stow bits and pieces under the helm seats. So really usable, practical layout. Be interesting to see how good the hull is, because some of those Axopars and Saxtors are tremendous fun to drive, and really that's half the pleasure of them. So it'll be interesting to see if that lives up to it. But on first acquaintance, this looks very promising. It's a nice, usable day boat, good seating layout, wet bar, good accommodation below decks, and a striking looking design. So, hope you enjoyed this very brief, quick tour of it. Do please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and switch on the notifications button so that you can find out when we do our next release of a video. But thank you for watching. This is the Ryck 280.